All right. Well, first of all, congratulations with everything.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you, so obviously I love the factor of the different cultures and the different countries that you guys incorporate. Talk to me, what is it, and I know that you shared it in there, but I want you to share it with our audience. Talk to me about your process of reincorporating and continuing on with the Latin American theme in particular.
Yeah, I mean, it starts with research, and I do research on everything we do. If it's a movie, I'm probably going through 40,000 still images to find the few hundred images that we're going to use for our art department as inspiration. With original houses, it's different. It starts with the characters, so once we knew which characters we wanted to feature, you learn everything you can about all the different versions of the stories that have been told over the years. And then you start figuring out how to tie it all together. And for me, looking at images of graveyards, particularly in Mexico, that I showed today in the panel, that to me was the connective tissue for Monstruos, the monsters of Latin America. It was like there should be a cemetery where everybody who is killed by these monsters is buried and no one is allowed to go. It's a cursed, forbidden place, and that there should be a guy who has to proceed over the whole thing, a caretaker, and he should be like the Mexican version of the Grim Reaper. And then once we kind of get that, then we start working with our partners, like I mentioned, Rose Gonzalez on our team, who's always my touchstone for running all this content by her and making sure that we're being absolutely authentic to the stories, and just to make sure that I took 2 years of Spanish in high school. So when I'm writing in Spanish, which I did for this house, there's parts of it that are in Spanish. It's working with Rose and team to make sure that all of the vocabulary, all of it is accurate and appropriate. So it's a whole big process.
It's awesome. I love it very much. And I want to ask you, out of all of the monsters that we were able to have a sneak peek at today, who is your favorite monster and why?
Of all the ones, I think Phantom of the Opera has always been one of my favorites. That particular film, I've always loved that film, and I've always thought it's one of the scariest of the Universal monsters. So for me personally, it would be Phantom.
Phantom, I love it. Well, I want to say thank you so much. Congratulations, and we love Horror Nights. We will see you this Halloween season.
Thank you very much.
You.